Okay, how's it going, Liliana?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. How'd you do in or how do you think you did in the Braven Capstone challenge?
At first, the start was a little rough because I didn't get a grasp of what the Braven Capstone was about in the very first place, and the steps to finish the project were a little confusing and it was a little different to me. But once we got in the hang of it and we got off on a good start, then it became easier.
Okay. Is it okay if I give you feedback for
Yeah.
today? Okay, so I'll first start off with positive feedback. During the project, you as a product manager, you were basically on top of everything. You knew the deadlines before everyone else did, which like set you at an advantage, and that really helped us knowing like when you would give us reminders like a week before or days before like the Wednesday class. That definitely gave us an advantage, so we knew what to do during class. Yeah, so basically you were just on top of everything, and that led to effective and productive group meetings. As for negative feedback, toward the end, so at the very beginning you started off with a lot of motivation and momentum, but towards the end you started slacking off.
Yeah.
And as the other product manager, I noticed that, and after a meeting, I approached you and told you that like you were kind of slacking a little bit, and it was affecting us as a group. So after I told you that, like you understood where I was coming from, and you're able to pick up on the slackness and like get motivated again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So going on, moving forward in the future, I will be aware to stay motivated throughout the entire duration of the project to make sure that we're not falling apart or anything, and I'll keep on top of my deadlines so that next time I won't slack off.
Okay, sounds
good. Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then basically just start again.
Okay. So Carlos, is it okay if I ask you how you did during the Braven Capstone?
Yeah. I think I did kind of good. There's a few moments where I think I could have like done a lot better, but I think I did fairly well for the most part.
Okay, that's good. Are you okay if I provide you some feedback?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so I'll start off with the positive feedback. One of the things that I noticed the most was that you always made sure everyone's voice got heard. So in the situation where we were working in the library during our Friday meetings, and Marvin and Smee couldn't make it, so they're on the Google Hangouts, and Sanjana, you and Matthew and I were all talking, communicating about the prototypes, and the task was to type down notes on the Google Docs and everything like that, and your actions were to always make sure that those who were not there on the Google Hangouts, you always made sure that their ideas were communicated, and sometimes it was hard for us to listen to them, so you would listen in on them and listen one-on-one with them, and then afterwards you communicated the ideas to us about it, so that was really awesome. And as a result, everyone's ideas got shared, and we created a really good prototype. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. As for negative feedback, at first, like you mentioned before, we were kind of like flipped around because at first I had a good start, and then you were kind of the situation was a little rocky because you picked project manager because that's something that you weren't used to, and in the beginning you weren't taking too much initiative, and then towards the end when I kind of fell back, then you picked up and you set reminders and you set up library appointments and everything like that. So although at first you didn't take the initiative in the beginning, then you picked up and you got more comfortable with it, and towards the end we kind of compensated for each other. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I noticed that too. I wanted to like take initiative, but it was kind of hard for me. I didn't know how. I guess I was like a little shy and like still in my bubble.
Yeah.
But definitely like moving forward, like I'll definitely like look out for that and make sure I take the initiative like from the very get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.